times we're only thinking about, okay, I'm gonna get a job.
When I get these,
when
somebody's gonna employ me.
Somebody's gonna employ me.
Welcome everybody, this is aka MARLU on the Wilsonian Factory Talk with MARLU. Yeah. Listen, I wanna thank you guys for following us on YouTube, for following us on Facebook. We have been reaching some climax just because you have been following us. And now in this season 3 Real Talk, we just want to bring you something new, something extravagant and so involving regarding the issues of some people, how they have done it, what is happening around the world. So now in the program today, I have got the teacher. He said he's a teacher. I don't know whatever he teaches. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for welcoming me.
Yeah, man. So tell me something.
Yes, sir.
I know you're an artist.
Yes.
I know you're a photographer.
Yes.
I know you are a barber.
Yes. Continue. I'm not just that.
Okay, you're a rapper.
Yes.
You're a husband.
Yes.
And you're a daddy.
That's the obvious one. You're not showing the obvious.
This guy, somebody say dad, but sometimes you keep to wonder what the hell somebody can call somebody dad, but anyway, God does not make mistakes, and now this guy is calling daddy to nothing, papa nothing.
Thank you. You said God does not make a mistake. He did not make a mistake. The only mistake he made is to make him. You know, when he did it, he was like, what? God, you lost it.
Listen, there's many things you don't know about this guy, and I tried to push him to be here so maybe he can talk to people. He has got also his show. What you call that show?
No, it's just my page. I just talk about my stuff. You know, it's just the teacher. You know, so you search on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah.
The teacher Manda. You got me.
So listen.
Yeah.
What do you teach?
I teach about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but you see, the thing is, with me, my teaching is different because I teach whatever I'm learning. So I'll be learning that.
You don't teach algebra.
No. No. So, but I've done it. I've done it. Don't get me wrong. You know? I remember. I think there was a time, like back home, right?
Yeah.
I was calling myself a teacher, but then I was calling myself a teacher because I was a rapper. I was like, yeah, the teacher. And then boom, somebody was like, there's a job. I'm like, what job? Is like a teaching job. I was like, oh,
okay. Okay, so listen the teacher. So you say you're also a rapper, right? You agree with me,
yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
You can do something like
freestyle.
That's a freestyle.
I don't do freestyles.
What the hell? So this guy is saying he's a rapper, but he cannot do the freestyle.
Nah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure he has got some good content. Okay, so let's go to our business now today. Listen to you have been like saying you want to shoot a movie regarding depression.
Yeah.
Can you tell us really what is the force behind the project and how far is the project, man?
Oh man, I'm glad you asked that, man. Like,
yeah, I know. You didn't see that.
I didn't see that coming. You know. About depression, like, it's something that people really don't talk about. Yeah. And it's something that is really, like, affecting a lot of people. That's happening anyway. Young or old, it's happening every day. So I've been a person who has gone through something like some similar, not depressed. I've never been depressed, but I've gone
or experienced or maybe
and also
witnessed it.
I've witnessed it. So to say. So witnessing it actually almost brought me into depression. Okay. But so it's something that is really something that I really want to talk about and just open up and say, hey, there is hope at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to end your life or anything like that because what we're seeing is death out of depression. So yeah.
So your main focus, like to do this kind of thing, is to bring awareness.
Yeah, because most of the times depression.
Yeah.
The problem is because we are just keeping it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like whatever we're going through, we don't want to talk to people about it, to say, hey,
it's just dying inside.
It's killing you inside, it's eating you inside, So what I'm trying to say is, hey, I think, what, we're all passing through situations.
Yes.
If you share it with me, they say, a problem shared is halfway solved, So
sure.
I believe in that, man. Like, me, I did not share it with people, but I was putting it in the music. I would write it and whatever. So I was sharing it little by little, and it was helping me out. And I believe people can be helped out of that.
Okay, so how far is the project now?
I'm sorry to say this, but the project is a bit slow.
Yeah.
Because the people, the actors and all that, like most of them, they are busy working,
Yeah.
Because we are in South Africa, in Cape Town, and everybody is like, pushing to, for work and whatever, and the people don't really have time to put in these things. So that has been a big challenge. Unless if we had like people who are dedicated actors, the project would have been finished by now.
Put effort in there.
But now, like for example, I'll have you to act in the movie, but then the partner that you're supposed to act with is busy. That has delayed massively our project.
But do we have any any hope that the project?
Yeah, most definitely. The project will surely be out, but as to when, that I can discuss now.
Yeah. All right, cool. Sure. That's the teacher is speaking about the depression. A lot of people, they are going through stuff. They are going through situations where they feel like, okay, maybe you were raped, or smugged, any kind of violence or maybe abuse happening to you, but then you feel like, okay, if I speak out, people will laugh, or maybe I won't get the support I'm getting at the moment. But now what he's emphasizing is like, when you speak out and you feel the kind of a relief. Okay, so the teacher, I've got something I want to talk to you, which mostly for the young people, for the young people, they don't like look it as like, okay, this is what I have to do. I remember last time I met you, you were busy building your barber shop. You were a barber,
yes,
right? Yeah. So what did you show in actually? What really inspired you to be? Because I know you are too many things. I'm just trying to pick here and there.
Yeah. So Ashman, the barbershop thing, basically, I'm a barber. I'm a qualified barber.
Certified
barber.
Certificated.
I've got certificates.
Listen, I'm gonna cut this guy. So listen to this. My boy, if you shave, you cut your hair, you shave to somebody, and that somebody cannot show you a certificate. He's just a cutter, you understand? But this guy, he says he's a professional. The same job, somebody does it for whatever reasons, whatever, but he's working. This guy had to study it, right?
So yeah, I went to school to study for it, and after studying,
you paid a ransom, I guess.
I paid a lot of money, bro. That's what I can say. I paid a lot of money.
So this guy had to pay money to become a barber,
yes,
professional.
Sir. Yes, sir. Because the thing is, I think you learn skills.
Yeah.
But
the skills are not for free.
The skills are not for free.
Real ones, they are not
for you to be perfect in whatever act that you're doing, you have to put your heart into it and practice more. So I went to school for it, studied and all that. I got my certificates, and I was working for a company.
Yeah.
And then due to COVID-19, I thank God for COVID-19.
So it shut down the time.
So basically, I was working, bro. I was
getting good money.
I was under somebody, getting good money. But then this is what I figured. I was like, what? I think me working for somebody is not gonna take me where I wanna be. The freedom that I have now working for myself is better than being pushed around to say, hey, do this, do that, do that.
And then you're building somebody's legacy.
I was building my boss's legacy. I was like, no, I got a kid. The kid will be like, hey, that barbershop is my father's. I will inherit that, you know.
So you franchise it every way. It's like,
of course. You see, I think, but the thing is, it's not just about like, you know, building a barbershop. You see, I think a lot of people don't get it right when they're setting up a business. So a lot of people are setting up a business for the sake of like, okay, you know what, this is my business, this is my shop. You know, but you know, the difference is, are you a business minded to say, hey, are you an entrepreneur or just you're just a business owner? You know, so a lot of people they are self-employed, but they're not entrepreneurs. So they'll own a shop, and you know, the shop will just give them the food for the day, and maybe for the month, the school fees for the kids, you know, maybe pay rent or whatever it is, but they don't build a lasting legacy for the family. You know, so you know, me building a barbershop was just a beginning for the greater stuff.
Yeah, for sure, because I know like a lot of people, they have got ideas in life. And if you listen to the ideas, they are so great that you know, you can be amazed about the ideas. But what I always tell young people, many people, is that you can have a great plan, but if you haven't started it, I think it's better than just a grave, you know, because every idea to be successful, you just need to start. It doesn't matter if you start on the rough.
You know, bruh, like, let me motivate some young people out there. You see, you have a talent, you are skilled in something, right? And the good thing is, like, for example, in Malawi, I've got some vocational skills trainings, right? So you get your training, you've got your thing, but most of the times we're only thinking about, okay, I'm going to get a job.
When I get these, somebody's going to employ me.
Somebody's going to employ me. You know,
I think that's kind of like being lazy in the mindset.
Yeah, so we don't think
I can own something.
You see, when I started, when you saw me building my barbershop.
I saw you carrying the boards and stuff, moving up and down.
I built the thing from ground up without no money.
And now it's one of the business hotspots, you know.
Bruh, like the place, people were like, I didn't know this was the, you know, a good place. I didn't know there was a place actually. You know, what I saw was a potential. I saw a place and I was like, this could be my barbershop. You know, there was no structure or anything. I was like, this is my barbershop.
Listen, Paul. You see, the funny thing is, he started to be a barber, professional. And by the way, he is also a beauty therapist, not only like just a barbershop.
Out of the few male therapists in the world,
he's good at his job. And you see me, I always cut there and I said, no, I'm going to support the home industry. But no, look at the thing. He studied it, he has got papers, he is highly qualified, okay? But the final thing is affordable.
Very affordable.
Well, listen, where can you get a very certified barber for 30 bucks? The same cut, somebody will cut you for 320 rand?
Yeah, so the prices ranges from 200 rand to 300 rand. So you would pay for like your haircut, basically you would pay 200 bucks for that. So
you see, my cut.
But I'm charging him for 30 rand. He's owing me a lot, this guy.
Well, hell no.
Owe me.
So, he's the teacher. He's saying whatever you feel like. But what I can tell you that this guy is mad talented. But I think what I have seen is like the world doesn't know you yet, which I know that maybe they will know you when maybe you're too expensive. You understand that?
You know. Yes, I think it's just the nature of our world. Like, you know, we don't appreciate
the good things when we have
it, but also when you're just young in the industry. Like when people don't really know you, but once you get there, people will be like, ah, no, but we knew him. You know, we saw him building. We saw him, you know, from nothing, and now he's there. You know, but then they won't know what process have you gone through, because there's a lot that's in it, you know.
Okay, so I'll just cut it short, but you're doing a good job anyway.
Thank you.
You also, for so long, you have been part of the I can say art, like more like the music industry in Cape Town.
Yeah.
For sure, I think some knows you in Malawi at the moment. You're releasing some of songs like Kondaini, right?
Yeah, actually Kondaini is on Spotify, all the major platforms, major streaming platforms. So iTunes, Amazon.
This guy sings, okay? But now, I don't want to talk about your career in music, but I just want to, how do you see like art, comedies? I'm sure you've been also directing other comedies. You've been like shootings, all those kind of things. How do you see art, or maybe like music or eventing here in Cape Town? Do you see that we are growing or we are not growing? And where is the problem?
I would say Cape Town musically, like especially like people from Malawi, right? We're not really growing. People are really trying, but it's like we're not really growing.
What do you think we are missing here? Because I think it's one of the things that we are not talking out up there.
Yeah, so I think for me, I don't know how others view this thing, but from the few things that I've done here in Cape Town musically, I've seen that, people really want to do these shows, but sorry to say this, but I think content is what matters. So we've got very few talented people who are not known. You see, so that also has contributed to the failure of the growth of the music industry, like on Malawian level. You see, because I've gone to a lot of shows, and most of these shows I'll go there as just to support the show. But 3/4 of the people that are in the show, they're also musicians performing at the same show. So which means this tells me that this show is a flop, because all these guys are not here to watch. They're here to perform, to showcase their talent.
So it's more like artists performing before the artists.
Artists performing before artists. So I don't see any growth in that.
But then, don't you think like maybe it's part of like promoters?
No, but promotion. How do you promote to your fellow artists?
No, yes, I mean like there's like promoting companies.
No, so So
because I hear like there's Moonlight.
Shout out to Moonlight, man. Shout out to Theo.
And there's Loma King. One of the sponsors. I know the promoters. I don't know the other one. And also I think Miss Malawi Cape Town.
Nyasa Events. Shout out to Togo.
So you think they are doing much to because sometimes I do feel like if I'm a promoter, I want to promote the music. I have to see what I'm promoting. Is it viable in the market?
No, so here's what I was saying. Like I said, I think the content. When I'm saying content, is more of everything concerning like the songs that you're releasing. Like the quality of the music. The message in the music. All this comes together and say, hey, I think this is like some good content that I'll pay my money on. I'll pay my money on. You see, because I will not go to the show knowing that the people that are on the lineup I don't like. Their songs like I might like this one, but then the rest I don't like. So why should I pay $100 just to watch that guy that I know that I love? So I think.
So you think like more? It's also like like audience.
So I think artists are not doing much to reach out to their audience.
To the audience.
You see, because the promoters can do whatever they want.
Where the talent can be irresistible.
You see, to say the truth, the promoters are doing all their best to make sure that these shows are success. To make sure that these shows are having people fully packed, right? They are doing their best. The problem is the artists that are on the lineup, they are not doing much to reach out to the people, right? So the people know.
So they're doing it for fun. They don't want to do it for business.
So the thing is, I think the people need to understand, like the artists themselves, they need to understand that the music that I'm doing, I need to get it to the people.
I see.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm on I don't know how many WhatsApp groups, over 20 WhatsApp groups, only in Cape Town, of promoters and whatever. If I get to each and every group, right, it will be like, maybe every group has got 150 or 200 people. But all these people, I'm seeing them in every other group, and I've got 20 groups I'm all there. These guys are all there. So if I'm sharing a song on one group, which means all these guys are getting the same song.
But then you find
that song is in all the groups, and it's the same people.
Let me cut you. Because I think I know what is happening a little bit. I think also sometimes, like, apart from the content part, it's like more like to say artists themselves, they don't know what they want. You understand? Because sometimes I do believe, like, if you know what you want to achieve, I'm sure you strategize it. And
okay. Here's the thing. I believe artists here in Cape Town are not learned in the marketing wise, promotions wise.
So you think that maybe there's a lack of being having managers?
Yeah. So
organized management.
Yeah.
It's not like me, I just pick you from the street and say I'll be your manager, but then I don't even know what's happening.
You don't even know what's happening here. Like, what are you managing?
Okay, so
what really are you doing?
So here's the thing. So do you see any relevance between like I say, outside Malawi talent, which is like Cape Town or Joburg, with the Malawi talent? Do you see any relevant, or when it comes to the future, or maybe like, is it going together, or like, what's really like?
I think, the music industry, like the arts, or like just arts in general here in Cape Town, can do much better. There could be a future.
Yeah.
Because here we've got the resources.
Yeah, because we see like a lot of big artists from Malawi coming.
Yeah.
I think that could have boosted the music itself.
Yeah. But even like, okay, that's another story anyway. But musicians coming from Malawi to perform here, that's something also that we need to look to say, hey, I think
it has to be done in a proper way.
Or in a different way. There's
things happening.
Things are happening, but they're not really
happening. Like you're not yielding what you saw, something like that.
Yeah, so basically people are just coming, people come, they'll perform, they'll do whatever, they'll go, but it's just another show.
I see.
So there's nothing really changing there, and
Okay, the teacher, because of time, I wish I could talk more with you because you're just too much, but I'm sure we'll get you some time, okay? And then we'll talk, okay?
Yeah, we'll talk.
Sure. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. We'll talk with MARLU. Today I was with the teacher, and he has dressed up. And keep it up for Malawi music promoters in Cape Town, Joburg, all who you are doing the good work that the talent should go forward. We really believe you are doing a good job, but we really also believe here at Real Talk that you can do better than that. Exactly. Artists, you need to pull up your success. And next time maybe we'll talk about studios, we'll talk about promoters, because we really need
the whole package.
Yeah, we really need to break it down, so maybe
promoters, managers, studios, bands,
all those kind of things.
DJs.
I'm telling you, so we
shout out to DJ Bless, DJ